Hey guys, it's Coily Diaries back with another video. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe, like this video, share this video, and to my returning subscribers, you know I love you guys. In this video, I am discussing the differences between moisture and hydration. I feel like this is a long time coming video, should have been done at the beginning of my journey. I'm sad I'm only learning about a lot of these things now, and it's not really spoken about in the natural hair community, but it's pretty fundamental to the health of your hair, the integrity of your hair. So if you're interested in healthy long hair, keep watching. Have you ever put a luxurious, expensive leave-in conditioner on your hair, moisturized your hair thoroughly using the LCO method, what have you method, and you wake up the following day and your hair is dry, drier than dry, and you have to do it all over again? Well, that's because your hair is moisturized, however, it is not hydrated. The natural hair community speaks a lot about moisture, how to moisturize your hair, how to do this, moisturize, moisture protein balance, moisture protein balance. However, a lot of us, what we have been meaning for a lot of what we're talking about is really hydration. A lack of hydration is the reason a lot of us experience chronic dryness, breakage, brittleness, hair that never seems soft or moisturized no matter what. There are two things. There's moisture and then there's hydration, and you have to have both. So let's talk about it. Moisture and hydration have been used interchangeably, okay? And while they do both have to do with some wetness, okay, some water, some percentage of water, they are actually not the same. They're very important and they should actually coexist in your routine, but they're not the same. So what is hydration? Hydration, as you can imagine, anything that's going to be hydrating will have some level of water. So you're correct to say that hydration is water. Hydrated hair is pretty much hair that has absorbed water. So hydration is the process by which your hair absorbs water. And that absorption is the absorption that happens on a deeper level on the cortex. So you have the cuticle of the hair, which is the outer layer of the hair, but then you have the cortex, which lies just beneath. And hydration is the process that happens at the deeper level. It is harder to achieve hydration. However, it's not impossible, and it's definitely doable once you know how to. However, just know that hydration is allowing water to go into the cortex through the cuticle and deeper into the cortex. That means that the hair has absorbed water. It's sucked up the water. That's hydration. Moisture, however, is the replenishing of the cuticle of the hair. So moisture has to do a lot with the outer layer of the hair, the cuticle. So moisturizing the hair involves moisture, water as well. So it could be moisture as in a spritz bottle, or it could be a water-based product. So there's water in the product, but it's not just water, okay? With hydration, it can be a combination, but the biggest thing has to be water if you're going to hydrate the hair effectively. Moisturization is more complex than just applying moisture. It also involves, what moisture you're applying. It involves maybe a humectant-rich spritz that it has glycerin and water. It also could involve leave-in conditioners. It also could involve the sealing, not could, but must involve sealing, the sealing of the cuticle with sealants, okay? Or butters, your oils, things like that. So that's hydration and that's moisture. Now, when it comes to hydration, there's two things that can help you achieve hydration. Like I said, hydration means water goes into the deeper layer of the hair, the cortex. How does it do that? It does that through the cuticle. So it has to go through the cuticle and penetrate the cortex. The only way to get hydration into the cortex, into the deeper layer of the hair, is to lift the cuticle. How do you lift the cuticle? Two things. There's only two things that can help you lift your cuticle. The first one is heat. The next one is pH. So when you shampoo your hair, you're cleaning your hair, you're cleansing your hair, removing dirt, grime, dust, what have you. However, what you're also doing is aiding in hydration. Shampoos don't hydrate your hair, but they aid the hydration of the hair by opening that cuticle with their higher pH. So anywhere from 5.5 to 9, the higher the pH, the more open the cuticle will be, all right? So when you apply your shampoo with that higher pH, it's going to open your cuticle slightly and allow hydration to go in. So when you're shampooing your hair, you're actually also aiding in the hydration of the hair, which we know vaguely, but it's quite crucial. In fact, in my opinion, your hair should be more hydrated than it is moisturized, because the moisture, it's protective. Honestly, I can't even separate the two. They're quite important because you don't want vulnerable hair that's not protected, even if it's hydrated. You need both. So that's one way to hydrate your hair, using the pH. You can also hydrate your hair just with warm water. When you go to the shower and you allow your warm water to run down your hair, that warmth opens the cuticle as well and does the same thing that the shampoo does. Isn't that amazing? I'm looking down because I've got notes, guys. I just want to give you all the information so that you have a holistic understanding. So that moisture, that heat from the shower, hot water, warm water, opens your cuticle. So two things: your pH opens your cuticle and warm water opens your cuticle as well. So this follows then that wash day is the best day to hydrate your hair. It's the most hydration your hair is going to get. It's the most liberal heat your hair is going to get. It. So it follows that your wash day is the best time, the best opportunity, the optimum opportunity for your hair to be hydrated. Now, the question you're probably asking is, how often should you hydrate? A lot of people this time around seem to think that hydration pretty much leaves your hair completely around day 7 to day 10, which means that you should be rehydrating on those days. You can sort of push it to day 14, particularly depending on how your hair is styled. However, beyond that, your hair will really be dehydrated. So what does it mean? Should we be then washing our hair every week? Should we then be washing our hair every 2 weeks? No. Well, yes, if you want to, you can, okay? You can do that. However, I don't, because wash day usually comes with a lot of manipulation, probably a lot of detangling, lots of shrinkage, breakage, etc. I don't want to deal with all that. So what I do is to apply heat to my hair to hydrate it without washing it. How do I do that? Once I put in my glycerin-rich spritz and maybe my leave-in conditioner, I go and apply that heat and allow all that moisture to go in. When I take the cap off, I reapply the humectant-rich water because the cuticle is open and I want that hydration in. What I then go to do is then seal the hair with castor oil, and then I go ahead and spritz apple cider vinegar. And apple cider vinegar is low in pH, and that's good because that's really going to close the cuticle. So I'll do a separate video on closing the cuticle, but closing the cuticle, yes, involves the smoothing and the applying of oils and product, but also lowering that pH helps to close the cuticle, to lock in that moisture. So that's what I do. Another tip here is a lot of people say, oh, when you finish shampooing your hair, rinse the deep conditioner with cold water. I don't do that. And for me, it doesn't make sense to use cold water because, I guess it does make sense because you're trying to close that hydration in with the cold water. However, I'm not done hydrating my hair, if you know what I mean. Like when I'm done shampooing, deep conditioning my hair, I still use warm water to rinse out the deep conditioner because I still want my cuticle to be open because I'm going in with humectant-rich water to continue hydrating the hair. So I'm not done with hydrating the hair because Water does hydrate. However, if I can get that humectant a little bit deeper, humectants help to keep moisture around the hair. So it might actually prolong the amount, the time that moisture is in my hair, so to speak. So that's what I like to do. So the sealing needs to come absolutely at the end. So we're manually sealing, we're sealing with products, but we're also sealing with lowering that pH. All these are new lessons to me, but it makes sense. Let me know if you knew about this already. Comment below. But guys, that's pretty much it. You cannot have hydration without moisture, and you can't have moisturization without hydration. The hydration, hydrates the hair on a deeper level. The moisturization closes that cuticle, protects the hair, gives you that softness. You need both. If you were to wash your hair with a shampoo, hydrate it with the aid of a shampoo and leave it alone, it would be brittle, be dry. If you're to moisturize your hair, like now on dry hair, yeah, you might have softness today, but tomorrow it'll be dry. So you need both. A lot of us struggle with moisture. This is the key. I mean, I've said there's a lot of keys, but this is game changing, guys. If you're not subscribed to my channel, do so. Like this video, share this video. I hope it was helpful. Until next time, it's Coily Diaries. Bye.